Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely World of Raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! I actually, in the beginning of that intro bit, I did not mean to break that one pumpkin, so let me just go ahead and bone meal. And in this episode, you guys, a couple things. One, we're going to be playing with the Halcyon Days resource pack, mainly because, well, oh, hello there, Moose. Hello there, Sugarcane. Mainly because, one, I like this resource pack. I really do. Out of all the resource packs that I have, which isn't that much, to be honest, this is my favorite one, I guess you could say. Another reason is because I usually do not play with a resource pack on unless it's fairly cool in my bedroom and I have the window behind my computer propped open. So with that being said, at least the cool air that's blowing in, hopefully the microphone isn't picking it up, or at least too much of it, it will be able to keep my computer nice and cool. And yeah, so let's talk for a bit, alright? Yesterday, when I recorded the new episode of the World of Raccoons, I said that I was going to be in the live stream doing a couple things, and there was no live stream last night. And that's mainly because something came up with the family. Without going into too much detail to make a long, boring story short, a family member with whom I have not seen for a long time was in town for something. I'm not going to say what it is. And to just support her and let her be amongst good company, I said, well, you know what? There's always another day for a stream, but family is important. And so I pretty much just, looked at my parents and said, hey, I'm going to go with you guys because, family first. It's always good to keep your priorities in check, whether it's work, hobbies, etc., whatever it is that you're doing and something in the family quarters comes up, it's always best to just go ahead and do what's right and be with your family to show them support, whatever. And that's something I briefly want to talk to you guys about. And we're also going to go down into our actually, no. Let's go ahead and plant a couple of dark oak trees and get them growing so we can multitask here. That's something I wanted to just briefly talk to you guys about. Because I do some thinking every once in a while. Because I follow rule number 62, I don't think oh so much. Because when you think a lot or think about one thing for a long time, you can kind of sometimes start to go a little cool bananas. But anywho, one thing I've noticed a lot lately is like a bunch of people are just going, I don't want to say like adults are becoming more, I'm seeing a lot of adults become more of a workaholic or something, or I'm saying a lot of young people are starting to lose track of what their priorities are or whatever. But, it's always important, all right, to like just sometimes stop what you're doing when you're doing it for such a long time and just really sit back and have a nice cool time off. It's always good to just get out into the world ever so often. Do I have? No. And it's always good to just spend time with family, friends, or whatever. Like, don't just, spend your whole day sitting at home playing video games or watching TV. It's not healthy. In a lot of cases, it is not healthy. But it's also not productive. Because, I'll be honest with you guys, when I first wake up, whether it be in the morning or sometimes in the afternoon, like today, pardon me, I devote a lot of time making these videos for you guys. And then that's not even factoring in the live streaming stuff that I do. But I at least like to take a break and just go out for a walk with my dog. Mainly because, one, always gotta walk your dog. But also because I like to get out and just sort of refresh the good old brain and conserve my energy as opposed to just depleting it in one going. But again, for those of you who may not know, my dog Phoenix and I are like always together, and that's mainly because she keeps me grounded, she keeps me rooted, she keeps me in check with priorities. And so the one thing I just really want to address to you guys is like I've been saying lately, there is such a thing as too much of one thing. There we go. And it's always just be mindful of what it is you're doing, and sometimes just step back from what it is and enjoy life for what it is. And I guess you could say is what I'm trying to say here. Because before you know it, you're going to be old like me, and you're going to wonder to yourself more and more often, where did the time go? Where did this go? I wish I had enough time to do this, enough time to do that, whatever. And another reason why I sort of would like to talk about this is because late last night, someone from a band that I'm a fan of apparently had passed away, and he was only 48. I mean, I don't know. It's stuff like this that I read about and see. It sometimes gets me thinking, and if there's any type of wisdom that I could take from it and pass it on to you guys as a suggestion, not as like, listen to what I have to say, this is factual. No. It's just opinions, peeps. Don't take it too seriously. Again, rule number 62. But if I can ever get the chance to pass some words of wisdom to you guys, I try. Okay, so the night has bestowed upon us, and to prevent any creepers, that's the main thing I'm worrying about right now, to prevent any creepers from coming into this world by the wonderful magic of spawning in, I'm just going to go ahead and get some sleep. Now, let's go ahead and make another shovel. Jeez, I'm going to have to make a diamond shovel. In all honesty, you guys, so far, the tools that I have been going through are mainly shovels and axes. I mean, look at this. I do have a diamond axe, but I really don't do that much mining. Only because, for now at least, I have a lot more cobblestone than I do of any other type of stuff, like logs. Hello there, little bunny. And so I'm trying to at least balance it out so I have an equal amount of logs. Not just like every single type of log combined or whatever. It's just, well, yeah. I'm just trying to get a fair amount of logs to equal to the amount of cobblestone that I have. But the one thing I just want to quickly show you guys is that we have the simple starter house that I built back a while ago. Some time ago, I built and designed this, or designed and built this. There we go. And I now placed it here. I'm pretty much going with, this is the type of house that I would like to just scatter all around here. As you guys can tell, I have a bunny in there. The craziest thing, okay? Craziest thing. I went off camera last night. Excuse me, can I jump? What is this here? Dandelion, yes. So I was picking flowers last night, and yeah, see, he's doing it too. And I had dandelions in my hands, and the next thing you know, I noticed this, the bunny that's already in here, he was hipping and hopping all over the place. And I'm like, whoa, do bunnies like have a thing for dandelions? And yeah, see, he's going cool bananas too. Let's just go ahead. Now we have a moo bunny. Oh! Do dandelions do the same thing as carrots? Oh! let's just quickly try and get back so we can get that other bunny in the mood, so to speak. Turtle boy, here you go. Warning, the following may contain some material that may not be appropriate for all viewers. There you go. And bam, that's how bunnies are born. But anywho, excuse me. You can't get out. You gotta stay in there. I did not know that dandelions, of all flowers, did that for bunnies. I thought it was just a carrots thing, but okay. But anywho, you guys. This is what I have going on here. And I actually meant to go and get obsidian off camera before coming back. But anywho, this is what we're going to be working on in this episode. And then during stream this evening, as far as I'm aware of at least, there is nothing that will interfere between stream for this evening. But this is what we're going to be working on. We're going to be building a Nether Portal room. Because off camera, as I did my mining, I came across diamonds, a fair amount by the way. And I also came across some emeralds. And I'm going to, in the stream this evening, we're going to be going into the Nether. And I think I said that in a future episode of the World of Raccoons, if not this one. But in an episode of this Let's Play series, I wanted to go into the Nether. But then I started to sit back and think about that. And as much as I would like to live up to saying that, I'm going to take that back, you guys. And it's mainly because... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw this back in here. Do I have flint? Yes. And I am going to take that back mainly because... I think it would be a better experience for us, you know, you guys, the viewers, and I, if we did it together and it was live, as opposed to me just sitting here recording it and saying, hey guys, this is what happened when I went into the Nether. Teehee. There we go. So I am at least going to begin to lay down the portal in itself. And then we're going to then continue to build around it. What I'm thinking of doing for this Nether Portal. Because again, in the previous episode, we talked about giving your village or your area that you're building in a story, a background, some lore. So far, what I'm going with is this is a medieval village. At some point, I do see myself building a castle, but I'm not going to think any further than that because I don't want to start thinking about something that hasn't happened yet, just because I am not at that point in this world yet to begin working on an extravagant project like that. So, but because this is going to be a medieval village, so to speak, I wanted to also have like some type of, there's a battle going on between the village and a dark wizard, and the wizard summons into the overworld creatures known as zombie pigmen, and the way he brings them into the world is through a forbidden cave that is not too far from the village. And well, this is that cave. And it's just, in a way, this is something new that I'm doing, but at the same time, I've done something like this before, but I never really got to explore the fun and wonders of doing such a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do this off camera, and I'll be back with you guys when we're ready to close up this video and show you what the overall outcome product is. That's gonna do it pretty much for this episode here in the lovely world of Raccoons. The one thing what is my dog doing in the background? Oh, and now she's just going to trot on in here like she thinks she can. Well, she's always welcome in here. Anywho, the one thing I just wanted to do on camera with you guys is I just wanted to go ahead and do this. 2, 3, 4. But anywho, let me go ahead and just break it down for you, alright? What this is going to be. This is going to be like our little forbidden cave that the wizard, whatever you want to call it, the sorcerer, I think that sounds a lot better. This is going to be the forbidden cave in which the sorcerer comes through, and like I said, he'll bring into the overworld his minions, what we know as zombie pigmen, but we can give them a more interesting name for the lore that we'll build here in this world. And basically what I've done here is, well, I made it hostile mob proof by placing this. But anywho, what I envision here, right, is in this block space right here, we're going to have some lava pouring down. And in these little gaps in the wall, we're going to have some iron fences going on. So that way it definitely gives it that dark, eerie, medieval look. And for now at least, I would like to keep the floor as it is. If anyone out there has a suggestion as to what we can do with the floor to make it look nice and eerie, and there goes my shovel. I told you guys, the two main tools that I've been going through so quickly in this world is shovels and axes. Let's go ahead and make another one because I don't want to do all this punching with my hands. But anywho, yeah, come on, there we go. So this is pretty much gonna do it for this episode. I honestly had something else planned to do for this episode of Vanilla's Log, but because I ended up waking up late, this is the only thing that I could really, in my recording notes, really plan out, given with the amount of time that I had. So I do apologize if this episode is not as cool or laid back as other episodes have been. So yeah, but in stream tonight we're going to the Nether. The Nether, the Nether, the Nether. Oh my days. Anywho, you guys, like I said, that's all the time that I have for today. So if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out.